Coming up on The Solo Show.
They're going to win streaming, I think, for 2023.
I think so. I think people are going to be going net. What was it called again? Net what?
I know.
Stan welcomes the round mound of sound himself, Ken the voiceover guy, to the guest host chair as they talk about everything coming to Disney Plus in 2023 so far. The Solo Show, as always, is brought to you by Victor Naraki Realtor, serving Disney and the greater Orlando area with celebratingflorida.com and disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Realtor Victor Naraki makes living near Walt Disney World a reality, specializing in all the communities surrounding Disney. Whether you're looking to relocate or invest in a new property, maybe you want a vacation home for your retirement. With over a decade of experience in the area, Victor will adapt to your needs, help you find the right property, or get you the best price for your property. Reach out to him today on his website, celebratingflorida.com, or at disneyatyourdoorstep.com. Follow him at Victor Naraki Realtor on Facebook, and don't forget to tell him that the Solo Show sent you.
Attention please. At the completion of this announcement, the ship's whistle will sound. You may want to cover your ears. Thank you.
Thrills, chills, suspense, comedy, drama. You'll laugh, you'll cry. It will become a part of you. It will become a part of your day. Join us now as we look at what's coming to Disney Plus for the year 2023. And please welcome your host, Stan Solo.
Hello and welcome to another edition of The Solo Show. I am Stan Solo as always, and joining me today is the one, the only, the legend, voiceover guy, Ken. How are you today, my friend? And welcome aboard.
Thank you very much, Stan. I'm always happy to be here, but when you give me an introduction like that, I feel I should be like, oh yeah, brother, I'm here with you today.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, you know what? This is like the second week in a row you're on now, or the second show in a row.
I know. This is it's a strange experience for me too, but I'm enjoying it. So
yeah, we always get good response when Ken is on the show, so it's good to have him on. Sure.
Aw, shucks.
So today we're talking. We got a lot to go through. This is a huge list. We got page after page after page. All the new shows coming out on Disney Minus for 2023. I'm really excited about this.
It's not Disney Minus.
Yeah.
It's Disney Plus.
Disney Plus.
Yeah, we're not doing the Disney Minus this week. Disney Minus is another one.
Okay, hang on. Let me get rid of this list. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so it's not Disney Plus.
It's Disney Plus.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Hang on. Let me just hang on. I'm going to flatten this out. If I take my pencil and I draw a line there, Disney Plus. Now it's all good to go.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. All righty. So all the shows for Disney Plus for 2023, we got a lot to go through. We don't have time for pleasantries today. There's a lot. So we're not doing this in a certain order. This isn't order of release. So don't hunt me down saying you said this would come out first. No, I didn't. They're not alphabetical. What we are going to do is we're going to kind of separate them in categories. So we got the Disney category of all the shows coming out for Disney. Then all the ones that are coming out for Star Wars, all the ones coming out for Marvel. And then there's still more even after all these, because there's still like Doctor Who we didn't include in this. We could have. There's the National Geographic series and shows. We didn't include those. So there's even more. So Disney Plus they're going to win streaming, I think, for 2023.
I think so. I think people are going to be going net. What was it called again? Net what?
I know. All right, Ken, you start us off.
Okay. Starting us off from the Disney categories is a series called Renovation. It's an original 4-part series that embraces Jeremy Renner's lifelong passion to give back to communities around the world by reimagining unique, purpose-built vehicles to meet a community's needs. This one, I have to say, I've got a little bit of interest in. I've always been interested in construction shows and DIY shows, so that one has my attention.
Yeah, and it's only a 4-part series, so it will be pretty quick. Absolutely, this sounds very interesting. I don't know when it's coming out. It's coming out sometime in 2023, but yeah, I'll put a check mark beside that one. I think that's one that I'm looking forward to.
We'll spend a couple of nights watching that one.
Now, hopefully, everything is filmed already because Jeremy has had that accident and was in the hospital. I think he's still in the hospital, but he's doing very well, I hear.
Yeah, that's what I've heard as well. He's coming around. He's breathing on his own and so on. Like,
yeah. So next up is a live action remake of Peter Pan and Wendy. I guess the first question is, do we need another live action remake? At least this one isn't in the theater. It's going straight to Disney Plus.
Yes.
I'm excited for this.
I am too. I've always been a fan of the Peter Pan stories, and actually the 1953 Peter Pan film is one of my absolute favorites. So I'm kind of looking forward to it.
And this is going to stream exclusively on Disney Plus sometime in 2023. So I'm putting a check mark beside that one.
Absolutely, I agree. The sad thing about these is the list, it doesn't really give us dates and times for a lot of them. So it's just kind of like when they show up, we're going to do with them, I guess.
Yeah.
So next on the list in the Disney category is a series called American-Born Chinese, based on the genre-hopping graphic novel by Jean Luen Yang. American-Born Chinese tells the story of Jin Wang, an average teenager juggling his high school social life with his home life. When he meets a new student on the first day of the school year, even more worlds collide as Jin is unwittingly entangled in, unwittingly entangled in a battle of Chinese mythological gods.
You got to do that in the Macho Man, Landry Savage voice, I think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Macho Man. It's going to be good. That actually sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, when I first read it, the first paragraph was outline of it, and then it's a battle of mythical gods. Okay, now you're talking my language. So
exactly, now you're cooking.
Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to this one. We'll see what it's like. It could be too high schooly ish.
Yeah.
For my taste, but we'll see how it goes. We'll watch the first episode and make a decision from that.
Exactly, that's exactly right. Yes.
Yeah. So next one on our list is Prom Pact. It's an original Disney Plus film. It's the height of prom season, but high school senior Mandy Yang has her sights set on one singular goal: attending Harvard. I don't know.
It's a movie, so it's not a series. Film, so I'll probably check it out some evening or something.
Yeah, I'll put a star beside that one as to maybe, or a question mark beside that one.
Yeah, I would put a question mark on that.
Yeah.
The one up next now is an animated series, and oh goodness, I hope I'm saying this right. Please don't send emails, don't text. Coming to Disney Plus is Iwaju, an all-new original long-form series created in collaboration with Pan-African comic book entertainment company Kugali. The coming-of-age story introduces Tola, a young heiress from the wealthy island, and her best friend Cole, who is a self-taught tech expert and loving son from the mainland.
I don't know. It's an animated series. It might be good.
Might be good.
I think this is going to come down to what the animation looks like, what the storytelling is going to be about. Yeah. I'll put a question mark beside that one as well.
If they do it in kind of a manga style, they might get my attention, or if they do it in kind of that sort of thing, in an anime style, I might check them.
Yeah, I know very, very little about this. What I find interesting, though, as fans, is we always like, live action Peter Pan and Wendy. Oh, can't they come up with anything original? And then they come up with something original like Iwaju. And we're like, I don't know, man. I've never heard of this before.
Yeah.
This is probably going to suck.
Yeah. So. We're fickle, that's for sure.
Yeah. But I'll check it out. I'll check out the first episode and we'll take it from there. So next up on our list is Chang Ken Dunk. Chang Ken Dunk follows a 16-year-old Asian American high school student in the marching band who bets a basketball star that he can dunk by homecoming. The bet leads the 5'8" Chang on a quest to find the hops he needs to dunk in order to impress his crush Christy. It's a basketball film. 5'8".
Yeah.
That's hard to do a dunk when you're 5'8".
When you're 5'8", you can't even really dunk donuts. So
I'm 5'8". I can dunk a donut.
You're taller than 5'8".
No, I'm 5'8".
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. It might be interesting. It's an original film. Again, like the films, I don't mind sitting through for a couple hours, and you can always stop it halfway through if you don't like it.
Exactly.
So I think that one's a question mark also for me.
Yeah, definitely that's a question.
Yeah.
Another original Disney Plus film is Crater, an upcoming American coming-of-age science fiction adventure film directed by Kyle Patrick Alvarez from a screenplay by John Griffin. The film will be a coming-of-age story in the vein of Stand By Me, but it's set on a moon colony. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I think I'm putting a check mark beside that one because of the setting.
I think that's one I'm going to
Yeah.
want to check out. Yeah, exactly. I think that's going to be one I want to check out.
Yeah, that one sounds very interesting. I mean, it's sci-fi, so you can count me in already.
Exactly. I'm down.
So the next one on the list, this is the one I've been waiting for.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Muppet Mayhem. So this is going to be basically the Electric Mayhem Band and Dr. Teeth on vocals and keyboards, Animal on the drums, Floyd Pepper on vocals and bass, Janice on vocals and lead guitar, Zoot on the saxophone, and Lips on trumpet, on an epic music-fueled journey to record their first ever studio album. With the help of driven young music executive Nora, the old school Muppet Band becomes face-to-face with a current-day music scene when they try to go platinum. Okay, this one's getting like 5 check marks beside it.
Yes.
It's a Muppet series based on Electric Mayhem.
This might be one of the ones that I get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning to watch the first episode when it premieres.
Yeah. That D23 Expo, other than meeting friends and new friends and old friends, the highlight for me was seeing Electric Mayhem live on stage. Hands down, easily, that was the highlight for me.
You lucky pup, I wish I could have. That would have been awesome.
And they had the whole lights, they had fog machines, they had huge screens. They went all out. It was amazing. All righty, what do you got next there?
Our next one, we actually have a clip from it. So
you want to do the clip first?
Sure, throw the clip and then we'll talk about it.
All right, sure.
Surfing culture in Japan, it's a beautiful thing. Some families go home and play cards, and that's their thing. Our thing was surfing.
Why am I doing this? I'm doing this because I want to do this, because this makes me happy.
That passion that my parents had has passed on to me.
And right now, it feels like there's a fire in my belly.
My family, I want to make them proud, but what if I let them down? No.
Day in, day out, there's no escaping it. When I was a kid, being half Japanese, it's taken me a while to think that I'm good enough.
There's no half-half. You're either that purist, or you want to be that bloodthirsty competitor.
Every aspect of that wave is hard.
Yeah.
Almost impossible.
People who don't surf will ask, what if you fall?
家もなくなり仕事もないしっていう状態でじゃあサーフィンまで取り上げられたらもうそれは俺の人生なのかみたいな。
So what do you think?
Watching the clip there, it definitely has my attention. It's called Chasing Waves. In the wake of surfing's Olympic debut in Tokyo, Chasing Waves shines a spotlight on the people and places that are defining Japan's reach in the global surf culture. I think it looks interesting. I like documentaries, so that actually catches my eye. I'll probably watch the first one at least. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it. I don't know. I'm not a surfer guy.
No.
I'm not really interested in surfing. I can't swim. Let alone stand on a surf. So I don't know.
Well, I maybe it's a question mark. I think.
Yeah. I might be putting an X beside that one. But, anyway.
Okay.
X next. Up next, is it Gina Yee?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay, it's an original series. So Gina is a cheerful and creative girl with a dream to write song. Thanks to her lyric writing abilities, she gets the chance of a lifetime when she wins a scholarship to the prestigious Caribbean Music Institute on the island of Puerto Rico. It is the best place in the world to study Latin music and the birthplace of reggaeton.
Okay.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I don't
That one doesn't do much for me at all. Not really. So
yeah, I probably won't be watching that one.
That's not works for me either.
What do you got next?
Up next is The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, Season 2. An animated series, The Proud Family picks up where the story of its central character, Penny Proud, and her iconic family, parents, Oscar and Trudy, twin siblings, Bibi and Cece, and grandmother, Sugar Mama. By Penny's side is her loyal crew, Dejane Jones, another person, Zoe Hauser, Maya Leibowitz Jenkins and Michael Collins. The second season is coming on. Oh, actually, this one we know it's actually coming up on February 1st.
Yeah, I tried watching it. It's just not my type of humor. It's not my type of animation style. That's getting an ick. I'm not going to be too.
I agree. I watched the first couple of episodes and it just didn't really float my boat.
Yeah. So the next one's interesting.
Yes.
Duffy and Friends is coming, and it's going to be a stop motion animated series. So Mickey's favorite teddy bear Duffy is a favorite of fans of all 3 Disney resorts in Asia. And during the presentation, DeMargo shared with Duffy and Friends will star in their own 6-episode stop motion animated series. I just can't. I don't get the whole Duffy thing. I know people love him. People go crazy.
He's very popular elsewhere.
Yeah. So
I honestly, I've never, outside of the things that you've told me and you've shown me, I wouldn't know Duffy if he came up and bit me on the ankle, to be honest.
He looks like the Snuggle Bear, but he has Mickey paw prints, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm curious to see what the stop motion animation is going to look like.
Yeah.
More the technical aspect of it, but I think this is more for the little ones. I'm thinking.
I think so too. Yeah, I think this is going to be, what do they call that? Disney Junior or something like that?
Yeah. All righty. What's next, Ken?
Next up is a documentary that we have a clip for, If These Walls Could Sing.
When you enter a place with so much history around it,
it's heavy. He's my brother. Take one.
It's kind of sacred in a way. People want to come here. They want the sound of Abbey Road.
My name is Mary. Abbey Road Studios has been part of my life for as long as I can remember.
So many massive records were made here. People don't believe that it was just done by accident.
We're trying to get better with things like recording.
This was our home. We spent so much time here. We had used a particular... There it is.
From classical to pop, artists are inspired to push creative boundaries within these walls.
What are you doing? It's murder. I can't keep it up.
It was in the forefront of one of the biggest musical changes.
The smell of Abbey Road. It's actually the smell of fear. Am I going to mess this up?
A huge part of my record collection was made in this room.
There's been a year of despair for the record industry. 60s bands just aren't selling records anymore.
We stayed empty for month after month.
Something had to be done. We needed to move into another area to survive. Who doesn't want to do Star Wars?
Suddenly, it was like opening a Christmas present. Abbey Road, it's a gift to music.
When we made Dark Side of the Moon, I thought we'd cracked it.
If it hadn't been for him, we'd have made like 3 albums.
It encourages you to make something moving.
The walls are saturated with great music. You know, if these walls could sing.
That looks good.
That one looks good. It's actually premiered already. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet, but I have every intention of watching.
I did not realize it. Oh yeah, it came out January 6th.
Yeah, it's only been out for about a week now, and like I say, I just haven't had an opportunity to watch it yet, but I am really looking forward to it. A lot of people don't know that the whole Abbey Road Studios was pretty much on the verge of bankruptcy. They were pretty much ready to shut down until Star Wars came in '77.
Mm-hmm.
It was John Williams' idea to record with the London Symphony. So,
and I don't know if the people listening could hear it in the trailer. So Elton John's in this, Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, John Williams, George Lucas are just some of the people that are in this documentary. So big names they got going there. I'm not sure if there's any I didn't catch.
No, and I actually found it interesting that May McCartney, who is Paul McCartney's daughter, or one of his daughters, is the woman,
daughter or granddaughter?
I'm trying to remember if it's daughter or granddaughter. It might be his granddaughter who directed this. So I'm really looking forward to this one. This one gets 3 check marks from me.
Yeah, I might check that out tonight. I gotta get plans for tonight. I don't know, this week I'm watching that one. All right. Okay. The next one, oh man, I feel like John Travolta trying to pronounce this one. Idina Menzel, Which Way to the Stage. Beloved Tony Award-winning actress and the super singer Idina Menzel. The triumphs included the iconic Broadway roles in the productions of Rent, Wicked, and the legendary voice of Elsa on Disney's Frozen. So this is basically what, just her in concert?
I think so. It's like a concert movie with some of the information about the background or behind the scenes.
Yeah, so this one's coming January 20th, so this is just around the corner, and we got a clip. Let's play the little trailer. Let's watch. Let's give this a listen.
The very first day of rehearsal, we're gonna do 17 shows, and then they end up in my dream spot, which is at the Garden. This tour is bigger. It's to tell the story of my life and how I got here.
My entire identity was wrapped up in being a singer. I needed a job, so I went in for this little off-Broadway show.
This is from a show called Rent. When I got cast in Rent, I got an agent,
A record deal, so you think it's happening.
but I sold no records, and then I got dropped.
I just kind of start all over again.
Let it go, let it go. I am one with the wind and sky. Let it go, let it go. The success of Frozen, that was a defining moment for me. It's about harnessing this power we all have in ourselves.
How are you? We put ourselves in so many labels. Am I working mom?
Love you, Walker.
Are you Broadway girl? Are you pop girl? Who are you? What do you want to be?
I'm all these things, and all these things make up who I am. I just wanted you to know I wasn't lip syncing.
What do you think?
I love her voice. She has a phenomenal voice. I'll probably watch it, but it's not high on the list.
Yeah, it's not high on my list either. I probably won't even watch one. I'm not a big fan on music documentaries, honestly, unless it's the Beatles.
Yeah, that was fair enough. But I'll probably check it out at some point. But it's like I say, it's not top of the list.
Yeah, well, it's coming out before the end of the month, so it's not a long wait for sure.
No.
All right, we're moving along here. Let's kick into the gear and go into the Star Wars shows that are coming out this year. There's a lot of them.
Woo-hoo! Oh, this is now we're in my wheelhouse. So and yours too, I know.
Yeah, these all get check marks. We're not even going to bother saying we're watching all of these.
Yeah, we're just going to talk about them, but yeah, we're going to be watching all of them. The first one we're starting with is The Bad Batch, which I'm sure everybody listening has already watched the first however many episodes are up now. The new season opens. Months have passed since the events on Camino, and the Bad Batch continue their journey navigating the Empire after the fall of the Republic. They cross paths with friends and foes, both new and familiar, as they take on a variety of thrilling mercenary missions that will take them to unexpected and dangerous new places. And we have a clip for this as well, right?
Yeah, let's play that clip.
You can buy your freedom. You can have a future. Isn't that what you're after?
We're already free.
Clearly, you're not paying attention to what's happening out there.
It is time for a new era. There are others out there who need our help. We'll take all the allies we can get.
Let's go.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. We're already several episodes in.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I was so down the minute I knew that the first episode was up.
So after Bad Batch ends, basically, actually, I think Bad Batch will still be airing, and Mandalorian's going to be coming out.
Yay!
So we're going to be having two Star Wars shows at the same time playing, or at the same, coming out. I hope Mandalorian comes out on a different day instead of both of them coming out on Wednesday.
No, they do. As a matter of fact, we have a return date for Mandalorian as Wednesday, March the 1st.
Okay, so they're all gonna be. It's gonna be Wednesdays. Wednesday is the
Yeah.
So Mandalorian season 3. I can't be more excited for this. I think this is the number one thing I'm looking forward to of all of 2023 for Disney Plus.
Yep. Yes, please sign me up.
And we got a quick trailer of this one as well. So let's listen to this.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then?
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Yeah, I'm super stoked.
Can I just say, I just want to go to sleep and wake up on Wednesday, March the 1st. Is everybody okay with that? Because
you'll be too far behind on Bad Batches if you do that.
Well, okay, fair enough. But I'll catch up Bad Batch. But oh my God, I'm just so hyped for this. I cannot wait for this one.
Yeah. What's next in the Star Wars lineup?
Next in the Star Wars lineup is another one I'm really looking forward to. This is Star Wars Ahsoka, the all-new live-action series coming to Disney Plus, starring Rosario Dawson in the title role. Set after the fall of the Empire, Ahsoka follows former Jedi Knight Ahsoka Tano as she investigates an emerging threat to the vulnerable galaxy. What I like about this is it takes place in the same time period as The Mandalorian, and we're actually finally going to be introduced to live-action versions of General Thrawn, Ezra, and Sabine from Rebels. So yeah, that's got like 6 check marks beside it already.
Yeah. It's going to be. I think it's going to be interesting to see of which Star Wars show we're going to end up at the end of the year. We're going to say this was our favorite because honestly, we're going to love all of them.
Oh yes, I mean they will have to do something absolutely ridiculous to ruin some of these shows for me. So
yeah. The next one.
And the good thing that I was just going to say quickly, the good thing about it is that Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau are coming back on Ahsoka and on Mandalorian. So
yeah, well, you have to have Filoni if you're doing the Ahsoka series. You just have to.
Exactly. Yeah, agreed.
So the next one is another original live-action series, Star Wars Skeleton Crew, from creator John Watts and Christopher Ford. Star Wars Skeleton Crew is a Disney Plus original live-action series that follows a group of 10-year-old kids from a small planet who get lost in a galaxy far, far away and are trying to find their way home. Jude Law stars in this series along with Katrina Kader and Ravi Cobalt-Connors. Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni again, Kathleen Kennedy, Michael Renner will also be executive producers on the show. Now, you hear 10-year-old kids, you think, oh, this is not going to be very good. This is a kid show. What I understand and what I've heard is that you have to think more along the lines of Stranger Things.
Okay.
It's about kids, but not for kids.
Okay.
Is the way it was described.
It sounds very interesting. I have to be honest, I haven't seen any of the footage or anything like that yet online or anything.
There hasn't been any.
So
there hasn't been anything.
That's why. So there.
Other than this.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. I think this is going to be interesting.
Yeah, because a lot of people think, oh, it's about 10-year-old kids. No, I'm not interested in this. But yeah, no, from what I hear, it's not what you're thinking.
It's Star Wars meets Stranger Things. So how bad could that be?
Yeah. What's next?
On deck next, Star Wars Visions Season Season 2. Now, this one I'm really looking forward to. The original animated shorts stretching beyond any one form of animation and serves as a broader framework for celebratory expressions of Star Wars storytelling. Volume 2 will showcase that potential as the shorts go on a global tour celebrating the incredible animation happening across countries and cultures through the mythos of Star Wars. If it's anything like Season 1, sign me up.
Well, this is going to be a little bit different. Like Season 1 was pretty much all like a manga style,
Mhm.
more or less. Whereas this is going to have like an African style one episode, American style one episode, a manga style one episode. It might even be like a Russian or German style animation another episode. So it's going to be, they're taking all sorts of different animations and they're mixing them up into different. I think it's going to be even more interesting.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I am looking forward to this one. It's definitely on my to-see list.
Yeah. So 5 new Star Wars series coming out on Disney Plus for 2023. When we were kids playing with our action figures in our backyards, did we ever fathom that there would be 5 Star Wars shows on at the same time or the same year?
Oh, good Lord, no. When we were the age that we were thinking about, we could barely wait the 2 years to get to the next Star Wars film.
Yeah, the holiday special is a highlight of our of our 1978.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. And that was literally after Star Wars, the original, and then the holiday special. There was nothing until Empire Strikes Back. Like there was nothing.
Yeah. Good time to be a Star Wars fan. That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay, let's move on to Marvel.
Yes.
So the first, go ahead.
I was just going to say we got some good stuff lined up there as well.
Yeah. So the first one on our sheet here for Marvel is What If Season 2. I really enjoyed What If Season 1.
Oh, so did I.
So What If flips the script on Marvel Cinematic Universe, reimagining famous events and films in unexpected ways. Marvel Studios' first animated series focuses on different heroes from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, featuring the voice cast that included a host of stars that reprised their roles. Season 2 of What If will release exclusively on Disney Plus, and the first season is available to stream now. Super excited for this.
Mm-hmm.
That gets 2 checks.
Yeah, that's definitely a big one. I'm so curious to see, they sort of left us with a cliffhanger with the Watcher teaming up with the Guardians of the Multiverse, going after the Infinity Ultron, and I am just dying to see this. I think that, honestly, I would say of the Marvel series last year, this would be second only to WandaVision for me. I loved this series, and I'm just dying for the new one.
Yeah. Well, was What If last year or was it the year before? Was it I can't remember, 2021, 2022?
2022. Yeah.
2022.
Pretty early in the year. I'm pretty sure we were talking like April or something like that.
Okay, so Hawkeye was 2021 though, because it was
Right.
Christmas 2021.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. So what's next on our list here?
Oh, this is one I know a lot of people are super, super excited for. I am too. Secret Invasion, a 6-episode miniseries starring, of course, talk about the man, the myth, the legend, Samuel L. Jackson reprising his role as Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn as the Skrull, Talos, characters that we first met in Captain Marvel. Joined now by Kingsley Ben-Adir, Emilia Clarke, better known for Game of Thrones, and Olivia Colman, the Academy Award winner for Best Actress last year. Crossover series showcases a faction of shape-shifting Skrulls who have been infiltrating Earth for years. We have a clip for this one.
Yeah, let's listen to that.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury, we're gonna be very careful now.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want. is that?
That looks good.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yep.
He looks a little bit like a crazy old man at the beginning. Like
He does, doesn't he? Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
I just
like he's been living in the streets a little bit too long or something.
yeah. Well, he's in hiding or something like that. I can't really remember at this point. It's been a long time since I read that comic series. It's based on the Secret Wars comic series, right?
Well, the Secret Wars didn't really have the Skrulls in it, I don't think.
Okay, like I said, that's been a long time since I read them, so I should probably dig them out. But
Yeah.
I am super pumped for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. And it seems to be sliding under the radar. There doesn't seem too many people talking about that one yet.
Which is surprising to me.
Yeah, I think they will once it starts coming out. Next up is Echo, Marvel's Echo. It's a spin-off series. It's an original series that follows the events of Disney Plus series Hawkeye. Was it Maya Lopez's ruthless behavior in New York City catches up with her in her hometown? The series will see Aquila Cox return as the deaf Native American superhero who can perfectly copy her opponents in battle. How come I don't remember this person?
She's the woman in Hawkeye that had the prosthetic legs.
Okay, I gotta rewatch Hawkeye, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Kingpin's going to be in this one. So Kingpin will be returning in the series along with Charlie Cox as Daredevil. Okay, now I'm in.
Yep.
Daredevil's like one of my favorite heroes.
Yep.
Also starring in his new series will be Jill Spencer and there's a bunch of names. I'm really excited about this. So we're gonna have a deaf person and a blind man working together. Is that what I'm reading out of this?
That's exactly right. Yeah, that sounds really interesting. I liked her character in Hawkeye, so I'm curious to see how they deal with this. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. Kingpin, Daredevil, I'm in. Those are the comics I used to collect more than any other ones that I used to collect back, other than Star Wars and Battlestar Galactica and
of course, yeah.
Those ones, yeah.
Got to get your priorities right.
I hope they do a Gru. Do you remember Gru comic books?
Gru.
Yeah, he was kind of like a Conan, but he had very simple minded.
Not off the top of my head. Oh wait, was that was sort of like a comedy one? Sergio Aragonis or something like that, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, I do remember them now. Yes. Oh yes.
Yeah, I have every single Gru comic ever printed, ever made. Not ever printed, but ever made. up until I stopped collecting comic books. But yeah, that was my favorite. And it was. They need to make a Gru movie.
I agree. I think that'd be hilarious. It should be animated, though. I think it should be animated.
Yes. Yeah. It needs to be animated. Okay, what's next?
Speaking of ones we're really looking forward to, Loki Season 2 coming up. Following the successful first season of Loki, the second season will bring back Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Owen Wilson, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Sophia DiMartino, Eugene Cordero, Tara Strong, and Rafael Casal return. Now, we don't know what the second season is about yet, but with the series introducing the concept of the multiverse, which is the major theme of the next few phases, this is probably going to be one of the most important series to watch on Disney+. Second season apparently releasing in the summer, so I'm so in.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting fed up with the multiverse. I've said that several times already, but I got to watch it. I got to keep up with it. I have no choice. I'm all in now, so
yeah,
it's part of my contract, I think, to have to watch them.
Yeah, we've kind of committed to it, so yeah, I think we got to sort of stick with it there.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. Not as much as I am Echo or Secret Invasion, I don't think, or even What If, but I'll definitely watch it.
Yeah, definitely, yes.
Yeah. Next up is Ironheart, which is going to be an original Marvel series. So the series stars Dominique Thorne as Rhea Williams, a genius inventor who creates the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man. A character was introduced in the MCU in the latest film Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. Spoiler alert.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen Black
Panther. Exactly.
So I don't know much about this. I didn't see Black Panther. Did you see Black Panther?
I haven't yet. I think it just hit Disney Plus a week ago or something like that. So I was planning on watching it this weekend. So yeah.
Geez, that's another one I got to watch this weekend. my weekend's all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So
this one I know nothing about. So again, I'll probably check out the first episode and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm definitely going to watch it. I don't care how bad it is. Heck, I watched all of the She-Hulks. I enjoyed the She-Hulks. I actually really did.
She-Hulk was fun.
Yeah, there was a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, She-Hulk was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Up next, now this is one I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, but I am really looking forward to this. X-Men 97, another original animated series. The new animated series from Marvel Studios explores new stories in the iconic 90s timeline of the original series. Written by executive producer Bo DeMeo. In the meantime, you can catch up on the entire animated series that is on Disney Plus right now. That's coming in the fall. I loved the 90s X-Men series, so I'm down for this.
Yeah, I never really watched them. I guess I should get caught up and watch them. And so it sounds like they're just continuing the series where it left off from what I'm reading here.
That's my read from it too. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I guess fans that were fans of the X-Men series in '97 will be all over this one.
I think so. I know I'm ready for it, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. Now this is one I'm really looking forward to. Agatha, Coven of Chaos. It's a follow-up series to WandaVision. Catherine Hahn will be reprising her fan favorite role of Westfield's resident Darkhold reader Agatha. Currently, very little is known about the series, but we do know that it will star Joe Locke, Sasha Zamata, Ali Ah. We got to talk to Disney's casting, and they got to get people we can pronounce.
Yes, exactly. How come there's no Joe Smiths and Mary Williams? And
yeah. So we're obviously going to see Wanda back in this. We're going to see Agatha back in this. Super excited about this one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I think they were talking about this right from when they did the whole "It's All About Agatha" song there when it came out, and I think they've been talking about it for a while, and I'm really looking forward to this.
And we got a bit of a wait because it's not going to come out till the end of 2023 and go into 2024. So this is going to be like one of the last ones of the year coming out on Disney Plus. So yeah,
well, it might be a good way to wrap up the year, though.
Yeah, for sure. And what's the last one on our list there, Ken?
The last on the list is something I am really looking forward to. It's currently just called Stan Lee Documentary. Working alongside fellow writer-artists like Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, Stan Lee, of course, best known for creating beloved characters like Spider-Man, the Hulk, Iron Man, the X-Men, and many more. Even after retiring from Marvel in the 90s, Stan Lee continued to stay involved with the company through cameo appearances and executive producer titles on Marvel productions. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah, super excited about this. This is going to be probably the best documentary of the year.
Yeah. I would agree. Yeah.
We should do it. We should do an award show next year where we give awards for our favorite comedy, our favorite Marvel movie, our favorite Star Wars series, our favorite. We should do that. We could set up a whole awards show.
I'd like that. The only question I'd have to ask is, who will you be wearing?
Today I'm wearing Princess Auto. It's the it's the jacket from Iron Fist patch. I'm excited. I'm excited for this year for sure. So out of the whole kit and caboodle, Ken, what are you most pumped for?
I'd have to say it's a tie. I am probably going to have to say it's a tie between Muppets Mayhem, and then I got to say it's a tie between that and Mando. So those are my two number ones. Like
yeah, I think Mando a little bit more for
just
me.
A teeny bit, just Mando. A teeny bit, but yeah.
Every time they do something new with the Muppets, it's always a fear because it's either going to be really awesome or it's going to be okay. It's like,
you know what? Okay, I'm going to give you that, and you actually just made me a little bit nervous now because I am really pumped for Muppets Mayhem, but you're right. They don't have a great track record recently.
Yeah. They can. I mean, Muppets Haunted Mansion hit on every cylinder. It was amazing.
Yes.
Muppets Most Wanted.
Not so much.
Had a few glitches.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. But then the Muppets that came out just before that was incredible. Yeah. One of the best Muppets movies ever made.
I agree.
So.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But it all. You know what? Yeah. Star Wars Mando season 3, that makes up for everything. So as long as that one hits, like I said, I'm probably just going to go to bed and wake up on March 1st.
Release this episode first, okay, Ken?
Yeah, okay, good point. Yeah, okay, I'll do that first.
Yeah. And we got through them all in under the hour.
Which is surprising. Yeah, we did good.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your number one? What's your number one?
I think Mandalorian season 2, Muppets Mayhem. Like I said, I'm a bit nervous about it, but I got more check marks beside that one than anything else. Ahsoka is going to be awesome. We already know that. It's going to be so good.
Yep.
Of the Marvel ones, Secret Invasion or Echo. Echo, I think could be really good.
Yep. Well, Secret Invasion of the Marvel is definitely the top of my list. Right after it, very very close. Right after it will be What If.
Yeah. And like I said at the hop, there's shows coming out that we didn't even waiting list that are, National Geographic, and there are going to be some surprises along the way too that Disney Plus is going to pump out for us.
Oh yeah, they tend to drop one every now and then that nobody even knew was coming, and then all of a sudden it's like, wow, where did this come from?
Werewolf by Night, anybody?
Exactly, right? I mean, so good.
Yeah, wasn't expecting that to come out at all. No one was talking about it, and I was like, "What's this Werewolf by Night? I'm going to watch this." And I think one of my favorite shows of all of.
I absolutely agree.
I think I watched that one probably about 6 times.
I've seen it 3 times already, and I intend to watch it again. I just, I agree. That was such a surprise.
Yeah. All right, how about you, the listeners? What are you most looking forward to? Is there one that you're dying to see? Do you agree with all of ours? Is Chang Ken Dunk the one that you want to see the most? Let us know. Message me, message us, put in the comments, go on Facebook. We got this post. We'll have the post up there. You can see in the comments which one you're looking forward to the most. I love reading your comments.
I agree. I couldn't agree more. And if you're listening to us on Facebook or wherever you download your favorite podcasts, make sure to give us a good review. Give us, like you said, on Apple, give us at least 5 stars. At least 5.
Yeah. If you can do more, but don't go low. Nothing lower than 5. Don't even waste your time if you're doing anything less than 5. Alrighty, Ken.
Yes.
Take it away.
If you have a brilliant idea for a future edition of The Solo Show and would like to take your turn in the guest host's chair, then drop us an email at thesoloshow01@gmail.com. Tell us your idea for the show, and we'll contact you about a date and a time for you to join us. If you would just like to keep the conversation going or have a comment about a previous show, then visit us on Facebook at The Solo Show. All logos, sounds, and songs that are made by and for Disney and its affiliates are owned solely by the Disney Corporation and are not, nor are they intended to be, the ownership of The Solo Show podcast. We hope you'll join us for the next adventure on The Solo Show. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.